A matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome, folks, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, the home field of the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Anderson. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
Offense facing fourth down.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. A running play called on fourth down. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time, went for it on a fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To the air, it's Jackson. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here could be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
brings up.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Catch made on the right side. What a move into open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. First down here for this offense. And Kirk, Bowling Green has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Stanford, 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Moves out of the pocket. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Dumps it down to the back. Hawk. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Lawson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And here's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. Where I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. They trap him for a sack. That is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on 3rd down, and force the field goal.
It through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Past the 45. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
throw caught on the left side. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. First down at 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Offense now operating in the red zone. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Here we go. Break. Check. Ready, free switch. Ready, free switch. Blue 85.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. To throw, it's Anderson. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Wants to throw it. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try gets them within a field goal now.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. And now the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The defense gets involved in the scoring. The interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jackson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass caught. Second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Pickup of 14.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Grab by the receiver.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
He's brought down at the 43. Third down.
Bowling Green has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Blue 82, here we go. Set.
To throw, it's Anderson. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finds his man. It's Hall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The tight end has got it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking deep to the right side. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 12. 1st down for the offense.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. but the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Let's go.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
All right.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Ready.
Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Well, they came in at the very